Oh, girl, I gotta know. Okay, whatever. Like, I have to accept that this is for the girls, you know what I'm saying? Because every time I look crazy, I think about a guy looking at this. I'm just like, what asshole would continue watching this when he sees me looking like this? I'm clearly in my boudoir and I'm in the comfort, okay, of the girls here. This is not a show for you. So if you're a guy and you're in here looking at stuff, leave. You know good and goddamn well this ain't for you. Okay, anyway, girl, I decided to put rollers in my hair last night because I just wanted to see if it would do something. And it's gonna do a little something, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Cause also my hair is still a little wet. And that's because last night I did my hair hella late. So yeah, my hair is still wet on the ends, which is slightly annoying for sure, but what else? I'm gonna do this again another time. I'm gonna sit under the dryer. I can see what I can get out of it. Yeah, my hair is definitely still wet. It's probably why my scalp is itching. Cause I actually haven't been dealing with an itchy scalp this week. Like there's one area of my scalp that's always a little itchy, or that'll start itching first before everything else. And I haven't been dealing with that this week. But as I slept on this wet hair, I think my scalp is a little like, all right, bitch, this what we be talking about. Okay, so I am officially stepping into Kennedy's Big Booty Boot Camp. Yeah, girl. Now, what does that mean? That means I am serious about my workouts. So today, I was just gonna do gym, but it happens to be a little warm outside. Like it's gotten colder, but today is like a high 60s day. So I kind of want to take advantage of that because it's gonna be cold for the rest of the week. And I'm gonna do my walk outside. Also, I haven't been outside in like 2 days. Like I haven't left my apartment. So I just wanna get some fresh air. Yeah, see, like horrible. But when this dries, it'll shrink up and it won't look so mullet. This girl was on my live and I think she was trying to be funny, but there was some truth in it. She was like, Kenny, have you ever considered a curly cut? And it's like, bitch, how you know I already got curly cut? So this isn't horrible. Like I like this for a certain look. Like this is cute if I had on a certain outfit, but we're gonna deal with it. I'm not mad at it. I bet the back looks crazy. Let's see. You guys tell me, does it look crazy? Come on, you can be honest here. This is a safe space. That's it. Everyone who said it looks crazy, your ass is gonna be out soon. I can feel you spiritually. I will be blocking you on every platform that I have. Thank you. Ta-ta. Okay, I'm gonna boo-boo before I go outside, and then, was that too much information? Some of y'all aren't regular. Some of y'all don't boo-boo enough. And you know, and there's that. So start boo-booing, start doing what you're supposed to do. Next time I see you, I'll have on my outside gear because we're going out on the town, going down the town. We're going out on the town. I'm concerned. Hold on, girl. My tripod is just falling apart low-key. You better not do nothing funny with my camera on. All right, number one, my hair looks good. It's because I did a twist out and I put rollers on the end 2 days ago. Last night, I wore my hair in a pineapple. This is what it looked like after the takedown of said pineapple. I went to the gym today. What are we gonna do to eat? What are we gonna do to eat? I got stuff. Oh, let's make a little smoothie. So we got spinach, some berries, some mango, oat milk, the almond butter, hemp hearts, and ground flax seeds. Yeah! A friend of mine was checking on me as she has with all of her friends, you know, with how we're doing with all of what's happening in Palestine. And I just want to say, shout out to everybody who goes out of their way to check on their friends. Like, it really is so special when you find people that you enjoy spending time with because they make you feel seen and comfortable and heard, and you feel appreciated when you're around them. I think it's so nice that those same people care enough to check in to make sure you're good, you know? I know what I was talking about. Let me just say this. If a man has made it clear to you that he's not interested in pursuing a relationship in whatever way, he may let you know that he's looking for something that you're not looking for. Maybe y'all have discussed your futures and y'all's futures look different. Maybe he's trying to go in one direction, you're trying to go in the other in terms of like titles. Like maybe you're looking for a girlfriend boyfriend situation and he's looking for something more casual. Whatever. If a man has made it clear that he does not want the same thing you want, okay, please don't get caught up in that thing that guys do where even though they know that they don't want what you want, they still try to keep you around. Because I think it's an ego thing for sure, but I also think it's like I guess it's mostly an ego thing, but I think also it's a safety thing. Like guys want to know that they have somebody to like fall back on, somebody that they can call, somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna pick up that phone. And it's really ugly. And when I peep it, because it happens to me too, like, you know, I have found that, am I tripping? Yeah, I'm tripping. I have found that I feel like guys lately, let me not say guys lately, there's one particular guy that I feel like has done this to me because he has made it clear he wants kids. He has made it clear that he wants marriage. And we're talking about like soon. And I'm one of those girls who, even though I'm of a certain age, I still don't feel like I'm ready for all that. And I certainly don't feel like I want those things just because I'm of this age. Unfortunately, I'm meeting a lot of people, men and women, who are making decisions, you know, big decisions like marriage and home ownership and children because they're of a certain age. And it's like, hey, nah, that's not how I'll be getting down, okay? If I pop up with some kids and a husband and a home, it's because I wanted those things, period. And also it's because I was ready for those things mentally and emotionally. Like, people keep trying to, like, let me not say people, but I've ran into some conversations where I feel like that portion of the conversation gets belittled. Like, well, you're never gonna be ready, you know, if you have that mindset, like, who's ever ready? And I'm like, no, you could be ready. You know, there is an emotional level that's required, I think, for you to have kids and to properly raise them. Having kids, yes, I could do that with my eyes closed because what? I'm capable of having kids as far as I know. But I don't want to just have kids. I want to be able to raise them, you know? And I don't think that I'm there yet. And I don't think I'll know, you know, I also want to have some surety that my partner is there too, that they're capable of raising kids before I have children with them, before we take that step. Like, I really want to do it in the most responsible and caring way, because when I have kids, I really want to give them the experiences I did not have. And I'm not talking about financial experiences. I'm talking about the nurturing and the care. That's what I'm talking about. And a lot of us didn't experience that in the way that we should have, because all children deserve to be cared for in a nurturing way. Let's mix this up, it looks disgusting. I still have to add the peanut butter and the hip hearts. I've had this NutriBullet for years, and it's always done me good. Let's taste. Yum. This will be a good addition. I am trying to figure out, like, I have to do some research, but just like what my protein approach is gonna be to all of this fitness shit. Because one thing about it, I do have to eat more protein, and I wouldn't say I have a very high protein diet. I know I don't. I'm just gonna do a little bit more milk. because it's a little thick. Fabulous. So sometimes with this particular guy, he just be, I feel like kind of like trying to keep me around low-key. Like we'll go without talking for a little while, and then I'll get like a random text message from him. Yeah, sometimes I just feel like with this guy, he tries to like keep me as an option, essentially. I guess my thing is like, it never gave I'm just an option. You know what I'm saying? It never gave I'm just another girl on the list. You know what I'm saying? That you can, you know, check in with, check my temperature and then see. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just never gave that. But he cute, so sometimes I be with it. I don't know. I told y'all time and time again, we be giving, and by we I mean I, be giving certain passes for men that look a certain type of way. And that's my problem. That's my problem. I be letting them break my rules. You know what I'm saying? I be giving opportunity after opportunity because I'm like, they're not enough attractive, intelligent, you know what I'm saying, guys out here. So when I meet one, but there's something that's like a blockage that's like blocking us from taking it to that next step, I don't discard them completely, because I'm just like, maybe that's something that can, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe that can be something that transforms. Like I don't want to just completely get rid of this nigga because there's just not enough. There's just not enough options, period. Hold on. Okay, I just had a really good meal. Now this is some healthy shit. Everybody not gonna like this, but I feel like a lot of y'all like it. First, spinach. Take some spinach. I'm just gonna put it all at the bottom of my little bowl right here. A couple of handfuls and get out the bad apples. Why spinach go bad so fast? I know what would make my shit last longer is if I put it in a different container. Like you're not supposed to keep it in this stuff. Okay, that's enough. Now I'm only eating this much because you know it starts to wilt when something warms on it or if it is heated up. Okay, so I was determined not to leave my house. Oh, I'm forgetting stuff. I want to do it in the exact steps. So I took the sweet vinegar olive oil dressing that y'all know I love. I'm putting that all over the spinach. Not a whole ton, just enough to dress it. I'm taking some feta. Feta on this. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay. So this is what I was saying. I was determined to not leave my house today. So these chickpeas that I had in my house, these chickpeas are from Trader Joe's. They're the ones that are in a can. So I put that all over. Then I have that Argentinian shrimp, which was perfect to cook with these wontons that I put in here too, because the wontons, after they cook for about 10 or 15 minutes, they need water so then you can steam them. And so when I was putting the frozen shrimp in after I cooked the wonton, frozen shrimp was producing water because it was frozen. And I used that to steam the wontons. Like I was able to cook it all in one pot. I'm gonna call these like one pot meals. Do I want any of that? No, I don't want any of that. I was doing that because I was trying to see if I wanted to pour that butter and oil mix on top, but maybe I don't, maybe I don't. Let me chill. The exact way that I made it was, so I did all that. This is what it looks like, you know. I'll show you from an aerial view. Give me a sec. I'm taking this chili onion, crunchy chili onion, and I'm just drizzling that on top. It is not spicy, and I don't like spice, so that's coming from somebody who don't like spice, so I wouldn't lie to you. What it does have is kind of like, it has more of a smoky taste to it. There is like the teeniest, tiniest little bit of kick to it sometimes. You have to like catch a pepper or something, but, and it's still teeny tiny. Again, I'm a girl who does not like spicy at all, so I wouldn't be able to eat this if it was spicy. And that was all that I did. This is what it looks like. Aerial view. Okay. So this is what it looks like. nothing to write home about, but it tastes really damn delicious. Okay, it's giving salad, which is why I pulled out these pecans, and I'm gonna put a few pecans on there, and I think, yeah. I love meals like this, especially when I can make it all in one pot. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Me like it, me like it. All right, got a few pecans, and we just gonna stop because we don't even know how that's gonna go. And we can add more. I also have some toasted sliced onions. I mean, toasted sliced almonds. I don't really feel like that flavor. I actually don't know why I put these pecans in there. They go. They do go. I was about to go out and like run my errands, but I feel like this is a little too booby. Is it? Cause I'm not even trying to give like a whole bunch of booby. I just wanted to put on a top. Also, my shoes are no longer white. It's giving off-white. So maybe I just changed my top off together. Let me see if I have other top options. I don't think I do. I just put this on, but it's still giving tickle bitties. I don't know. Maybe I just have really large breasts. You'll get there one day, babe. Anyway, I do think I'll go with the black. I feel like it is less like, look at me, look at me. I'm gonna wash my hair tomorrow. Washing my hair tomorrow. And because I have a wedding on Sunday, yes, another wedding. Hold on, let me bring you down to size. So I've got another wedding on Sunday. So for that day, I wanted to do my hair like slick back. So it's best for me to wait to do my hair then, to wash my hair on Saturday. So I'm gonna let my hair rock for one more day. You wanna know what the key to refreshing my curls is? After 3 or 4 days, I go in with a goddamn twist all over with rollers on the end. That's my whatchamaface. That's my refresher. And I'm not even gonna put nothing on my head. I'm gonna spray a little bit of the Vanilla Bean Mist from Maui Moisture on, just for a little shine and just for a little smell good. That's it. That's it. Cause I'm putting on my headphones anyway. Let's do that. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Girl, pick something. Okay, before we do hair stuff, I like to do my face stuff because I don't want to touch my face after I put on hair product. That's a tip too. Maybe a tip that you need to hear out loud. But before you put your hair products on, do all your face stuff so then your hands are completely clean of the products you put on your hair. Because believe it or not, I think that causes a lot of breakouts. At least for me it does. Even though it's an overcast day, y'all already know the drill. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna work out, but also I have errands to run. We are a week away from Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving will literally be next week. And I am contributing a few things, and also I'm hosting like the day before Thanksgiving. So for the host day, I'm gonna just order food. I'm not gonna cook. I'm gonna order food. And for Thanksgiving Day, I'm gonna be making stuff. So, I think I'm gonna make 2 pies, 2 sweet potato pies. One to take on Thanksgiving and one for my brother and stepdad. That's who's coming over the day before for Thanksgiving. Ooh, got a little headache. I think I've been on my phone too much too. I've been definitely on my phone a lot, but there's so much going on that I just feel like I gotta stay up to date. Like I need to know what's happening in the world. But one, it's depressing, and 2, but even though it's depressing, I still want to be informed. Like I want to know what's going on. I'm appreciating the education I'm getting these days online. Yeah, like it's not fun, but it ain't always gonna be fun. We're getting to those like sick months where people are just sickly and gross. And this is when I don't like being around people. I don't like all that coughing, sneezing, sniffling, clearing the throat. Like, don't be around me. Cause every time I hear it, I'm like, you know, I'm one of those. Like, what was that? I don't want to hear all that. This is when people want to be like, no, I drank the water wrong. Or no, I just needed to clear my throat. Yeah, after the 3rd or 4th time, bitch, your throat still ain't clear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear all that. You're caught. You're sick. Get out. I woke up this morning feeling funny, and I must have just slept without my blanket on. So I'm gonna have to make sure my blanket on. And also I gotta make sure I'm, you know, I can't sleep in the nude. As I normally would. Cause one thing about it, I'm not putting the heat on overnight. If I put the heat on, I'm up and I'm able to turn it off within 10 to 15 minutes. Cause I don't keep the heat on for longer than that. And the same with the air. Like, it just don't, I'm not one of those people that just lets it run all day. Please. I have enough bills as is. I'm not adding on no damn air conditioning or heat. Girl, find you a blanket or a coat and sit down. I got too many clothes, too many sweatshirts and sweatpants to be in here turning the heat on. Put some stuff on and put your socks on. You ain't gonna be cold no more. But part of the issue is, bitch, like, I'm about to go outside looking like this and it's literally only 70 degrees. So it's like, maybe it's you, girl. Let me check the weather. Hold on. Let's see if I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm slightly tripping. Slightly. That's slightly tripping. Because, and the reason why I say slightly tripping is because these last couple of days, I'm gonna just put this on and take this off. The last couple of days, it's been warm. Like, just dead warm. Even though it was 70 degrees out, it felt like, yesterday, it felt like it was like 75 degrees out. And I'm not dragging it. It really did feel like it was really warm. But not today. Feels a little cooler, maybe because the sun's not out. So, I'll just go like this. Trying to decide if I want to take a nice long walk today and take advantage of the semi-warm weather, or if I want to just goddamn run my errands. I feel like I should run my errands, like, because those errands need to be run. It's not like I'm fucking off. I do need to go to the grocery store, get the things, because next week is gonna be a shit show, and I always wait to the last minute to get Thanksgiving shit, so I shouldn't do that. I should go get my Thanksgiving shit, be done with that, you know. I got all of the other little things that I need for the sweet potato pizza. I just need sweet potatoes, so I'm gonna get sweet potatoes and maybe pie crust, even though I have pie crust too, but maybe I'll get some fresh ones because those are literally from last year. So get some fresh pie crust. Does my hair look long? We kind of getting back to the long hair days, long hair days. Okay, I will see you girls when I get back. See ya. That booty wanna talk to you. That booty wanna talk to you. Yeah, that booty wanna talk to you. That booty wanna talk to you. Like, I like my booty look like that for the back. I sure wouldn't mind hitting that on the back. Okay, let's stop playing. Jolly? I will say these shoes did give me a little blister. I ain't gonna lie. They def did. Yeah, I feel like that's cool. Like, I wish a bitch would. That's me. I wish would. Okay. And then we put this on. And it's like, I don't care if this moms it up. Oh, I got shit to carry. You heard me? I got shit to carry. Where my purse at? Where's the purse that I took yesterday? I don't even remember the purse I took yesterday. Oh yeah, I do. It gotta be somewhere over there. Okay, girls, bye. Why does it always give people in the leasing office want me to fight them? Like, why does it give that? I don't know. Anyway, let's do our full face because we feel like it. Yeah! I did want to tell you guys something. I was having a thought about relationships. Not romantic relationships, just relationships, period. Romantic relationships included, but not like specifically. And I was just thinking about how I think so many of us do not know how to show up in relationships because we did not witness any growing up, like any healthy relationships. Because some of us may have grown up in a two-parent household. That doesn't mean that you witness a healthy relationship, you know, a healthy way to communicate, a healthy way to resolve conflict, like that type of shit. And I can say I definitely didn't. So as an adult, when I would interact with those situations, you know, conflict, or just needing to like communicate in a way that is not disrespectful, I would have to search beyond myself. Like, I'd have to think about, you know, interactions I've had at work, like the way I carry myself at work or the way I carry myself with strangers. Because if I'm using my experience from home, it ain't gonna be good. And really what like inspired this thought was that, because I'm on the way to go to lunch with my girlfriends, and I'm just so excited to be going, and I literally jump for joy, okay? And what this comes from, for me, is like, I view my friends as my family, because these are the relationships that are healthy in my life. These are the relationships where communication is great, where quality time is spent, where acts of service are made, where gifts are given, you know? My love languages are spoken to, all of them. And what's the last one? Words of affirmation, physical touch, all those things are being fed when I'm with my friends. And yeah, I find myself like really understanding that family is the people who make you feel that way, who make you feel like all those things, or some of those things, but mostly all those things, are being catered to. And I'm so grateful to have friends that fulfill that for me, you know what I'm saying, when I spend time with them. Because that hasn't always been my experience in friendship. You know, this is the difference between your people and people. You know, I think my adult friendships have really shown me what I care about most when it comes to my friendships, what matters to me. I had to have a real conversation with a friend of mine about not feeling like they were present. And it was a tough conversation, because for them, this is not an issue outside of me. You know, they've never heard this outside of me. And for me, what I took that as is like, I don't think that they're experiencing the level of friendship that I'm experiencing. So they don't understand where I'm coming from, because I'm kind of like, I want the friendships in my life to feel the way these friendships feel, which is like present. It feels like these, you know, people care, they show up for me, I can rely on them. And these are not impossible standards. I think these are just good friends. And yeah, I only want to have good friends around me. Sue me. At one point, this particular friend was calling me a high maintenance friend, and it's just like, at the time I didn't have the words, like I was just letting her have it. But the more that I thought about it, it's just like, that's high maintenance to you? Expecting your friends to be reliable and show up for you, not even show up for you, but just spend quality time with you. I don't want it to come off like I was on her body, like, you need to pull up, you know, you gotta come to this event and that event. It wasn't that. It was like, we live 15 minutes from each other, tops 15 minutes on a day where there's traffic. And instead of me seeing you, we have these monthly catch-ups. Why are we doing monthly catch-ups when you live down the street? You can just pull up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, monthly catch-ups on the phone at that. Like, we catching up on the phone. Like, what? Are we friends for real? Cause why don't I just see you? Where's that part? I think having good friends has highlighted some other friendships in my life that don't feel, you know what I'm saying, like I wish that they would. And it doesn't make anybody a bad person. It just really signifies for me where I'm at in my life in terms of like what kind of friendships I want, what kind of relationships are important to me. And that's that. And I ain't changed it. I know I ain't asking for much. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. A high maintenance friend to me is someone who is selfish. They expect you to prioritize their time. They want you to answer every phone call. They need you to show up at every, you know, minor situation. They need a lot of like rubbing of the back and like, you know, they need attention. That's not what's going on over here. That's not what's going on over here at all. I've been wearing earplugs to sleep. But I don't know if that's good for your ears, because sometimes my ears still feel plugged. I also think like friendships change. Like what you want out of your friendships may look different as you get older. Like, or not even just getting older, but just like as you really tap into like what's important to you. Like maybe in the beginning of your friendship with someone, you were okay with certain things that now you want something different. And I feel like if you communicate that, I feel like that is the purpose of friendship, for you to hear someone and see how you can show up for them in the way that they need you to. Because friendship is literally people you choose. It shouldn't feel burdensome, you know? And I had a friendship that felt burdensome. And it felt burdensome because it felt like, okay, at this point, I think we only friends because we always been friends. Not because if I met you for the first time tomorrow, we would choose to be friends. It just felt like we're just doing this because we've always done this. And yeah, that wasn't good. Once the friendship gets to that point, it's like, we really gotta evaluate what's going on up in here. Cause nobody wants that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants that. Yeah, like it feels like I still have the things in. I'm not gonna wear those tomorrow. They're just so helpful because it's noisy in my building, like straight up. I'm motherfucking tired of this shit, this noisy bullshit. And it's noisy for no damn reason. Nobody seems to have the answer. And it's not just like people noise, it's construction noise. Like somebody gotta know something. How come every time I ask about this fuck ass construction, nobody knows anything? Oh, we don't know. Can you find out, bitch? That's the whole point. Like, okay, you don't know, go find out. Then got the nerve to be like, yeah, you're not the only one who's complaining. Don't you think that that's a cause to go and figure out what the fuck is going on in? If you have multiple people complaining about something, what are we talking about? I hate the dumb shit. That's my thing. I hate the dumb shit. And I also hate when people try to make you feel like a bitch for continuing to ask questions. Like, she was acting like I told you everything I could tell you. It's like, no, I'm telling you. What? I'll just tell you exactly what happened. I call down and tell them that I hear some construction going on. Can they check and see what's up? She was like, you can call security. I was like, okay, I'll do that. I'll call security. But like, do y'all have any information on the construction? Like what construction's being done? Where exactly is it happening? And what time will they be doing this? So then I can plan around it and have a better idea of when it's gonna take place. So it's not such an interruption in my day. Yeah, we don't know. You don't know if you can check? Well, yeah, you can call security. Did you hear anything I just said? I'm asking if you all could go and check. This is when, you know, after I have to repeat myself, then it's like she's acting like I'm giving her a hard time. And it's like, no, you're not hearing what I'm saying. You're not actually responding to what I'm asking. I'm asking if y'all will go and see, because security is just gonna go up and see where the noise is coming from and ask them to stop. They're not gonna inquire, they're not gonna call me back. They're not gonna do that. That's what y'all are supposed to do. Y'all should be sending out an email to everybody who lives here and letting us know, hey, there's construction that's gonna be happening from this hour to this hour. FYI, you know? That's what y'all are supposed to be doing. It's just the idiocracy. You're just dumb. I also get frustrated because I worked in customer service for so long, specifically hospitality. And I'm talking about true hospitality, front desk at really nice hotels, and then concierge. So like my literal job was to be attentive to people's needs and play doctor all the time. You know, if something's going on in the room, we have to communicate what's going on. We would have to come up with solutions, and we'd have to be quick about it. And also doing that whilst acknowledging their feelings and all of that. At least a good front desk person does that. There are some people who can't tap into it, but me, I was always great. I'm great at my job. So yeah, I just don't understand people who take hospitality positions that don't have that thing where they know how to talk to someone and play the game. Like, you have to make me feel like you can't. Fuck, I forgot to put my camera on the charger. Okay, I'm irritated for a few reasons. Number one, my neighbors are having a party. That's just irritating. Number two, I'm going to a wedding tomorrow, and I ordered some stuff off Amazon. It was supposed to come in today. The Amazon delivery person sends me a picture that they put it in the mail room. Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. It's just like, also, I ordered a whole dress for this wedding and not gonna be here till Tuesday. But I need it tomorrow. Tomorrow, Sunday. So yeah, I have to wear a dress that I already own. Okay, so here's what I decided to do with my hair. At first, I thought I was going to do this thing where I like parted the sides and I like smushed this down, had this back and put it back into a ponytail with like 3 loops. But when I did the parts and stuff, it was not looking cute. And I feel like that footage looks dark, so you might not even be able to really see what that process looked like. So then I was like, all right, let me just do a pull back, just straight back situation. So I did that. And I did my 3 loops with the added hair that I used. This hair, the free truss braiding hair. And what was I gonna say? I added that, but I didn't like how it looked in the 3 loops. So then I just started like pinning it to my head, kind of like just artistically and sculpturally. Like, it looks really cute. I've never done a style like this, and honestly, I really like it. And I was just telling a friend of mine, like, I want to be a little bit more playful with my hair, like doing more styles, because I don't be doing styles. And not styles that require attention, because I don't want to do that. But I just want to have some fun. Different hair looks to go with different outfits, you know? I'm just gonna lay my hair down with this. I'm gonna put this on while I do my nails. I still have 2 hours before I leave. So I'm gonna do my nails and then do my makeup. I have not put on my outfit yet. So it's just gonna be one of those ones where it's like, I'm gonna learn as I'm putting it on whether or not it works, you know? There is no time to change anything. It's just, you're gonna have to deal with what it looks like. All right, so I'm gonna paint my nails and then I'll see y'all when I'm doing my makeup. All right, so now I'm about to do my makeup. If you feel like you already know my makeup, then go ahead and skip past this. If you enjoy watching makeup, sit here and watch, because we about to do a full face right now. This might be getting returned. I love Sephora's return policy. Like, yes, let me try something multiple times and then be like, you know what, actually, I don't like that. This might be one of those things. This is the Moon Dust from Urban Decay. Starting off with sunscreen. Just gonna do a light applique, not gonna lie. I really just feel too much guilt when I don't put it on. Okay, do that. I should have washed my hands, but I didn't. So I'll only have myself to blame if I break out. So boring vlogging doing my makeup because I'm just sitting here by myself doing it. Like, I wish I could answer y'all's questions live, but whatevs. I know I did wanna pluck some of my mustache hairs. I should probably wait and do that tomorrow. Ooh, they cracking. Or like, I should have did this earlier. Whatever, I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't want to irritate my skin. I'm also trying to figure out what I'm doing with my brows because they've been looking a little funny to me shape-wise. Let's just get started with makeup. Okay, using the Sephora concealer in the shade Caramel. Yeah, it's number 13. And it has this neutral color to it. So I like this because I have neutral undertones, olive undertones, olive and yellow, and I feel like this is a good mix of that olive and yellow situation. But I am going to add a little bit more of a under eye situation with the Hourglass in the shade Dune. Oh, I washed my brushes. I normally only use 3 brushes to do my makeup. 1 for foundation, 1 for blush, 1 for warming up my skin. But today I'm going to add in a 4th brush because I'm going to do a cream bronzer. I just feel like it. No real rhyme or reason, I just feel like it. So I'm taking this number 56 brush and I'm lightly buffing out the edges of this concealer. How I decide where I want my concealer is I literally look at my face and see where I have hyperpigmentation in the under eye region. And for me, I have hyperpigmentation all the way down to my cheeks. And I would rather that cheek area be a little lighter in color than like dark with my foundation, because sometimes I can drag my face down. So I'll put concealer all the way down to my cheek. That's why I go that far. And when I put on my foundation, sometimes I will also put it in this area, but it won't be a lot. It's just like the buffing out of it all. So boom, that literally looks like my skin. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Just a little bufftivity. This concealer does have good coverage, but you see what hyperpigmentation and dark circles I'm dealing with, and it's not that extreme. So if you have darker circles or darker hyperpigmentation, keep that in mind if you're gonna try this product out. Like, this is good coverage for me, but it's still like under my eye, I could still use some coverage right there if I'm being honest. So also, this concealer is super dewy, and we want to matte out this face because I want this makeup to last all day. So immediately after doing that, I'm gonna add in the Hourglass Dune concealer. It's in the shade Dune. I'm putting that right where I want it to be brighter. We have an event that we are participating in today, okay? So we wanna look shrink, clink, periante. I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit, and I'm gonna do a little bit of foundation. Foundation, I have been using Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez, but her stance on Israel and Palestine is very much yuck to me. So I am not telling you to go and buy this foundation. I returned the foundation that I had. I'm using a sample pot that I have. I no longer have the bottle. So I just took the tiniest amount of foundation because I really don't want a lot. Like, I just want to cover up and balance out the skin, but I don't want a lot of foundation on today. I just want a little bit to, like I said, balance out the skin. This foundation has good coverage, so a little goes a long way. I'm using the shade 380W. And actually, before I found out her stance on Israel and Palestine, my intention was to exchange the foundation I had for another bottle, because when I got the one that I got, it was already opened. So I just wanted to exchange it, but now it's like, girl, never mind. Okay, so we got that there. We're gonna put some, you know, I normally don't do forehead, but we're doing full face today. So we're gonna just make sure everything is doing what it needs to do. A little bit up there. And then, now the thing about it is that if I really got in my bag and like started color correcting, then you wouldn't be able to see a drop of anything up under my base. I'm probably gonna start doing that next year. That'll be something I try out. But the base is done. It's a little red between my brows because I plucked it. Everything I'm using also is pretty dewy, and again, that's not the vibe that I want. So yeah, let's just finish what we're doing right now. Actually, I'm gonna still let that under eye concealer sit for a second, and I'm gonna move on to the cream. This is from Skin Glass. This is in the shade Caramel. Caramel. Sometimes it's caramel for me, sometimes it's caramel. I'm using this brush. This is a Morphe brush. There's no number on it, but it looks like this. I like this to apply this cream brush because I just feel like I can place it best with this. So, ooh, I got a good amount on here. Whoops. And I'm gonna put it exactly where I want it. I'm literally looking at my face. Where do I want this? I want it right here. Just gonna do right here. So this, as you can see, has like a red undertone to it, and also can like double as a blush. BT dubs. So the same thing here, just above my contour, my cheekbone crease. I'm applying this, and also just kind of putting it all throughout the hairline area. Okay, gonna put a little bit here. I'm gonna put a little bit right here. I'm gonna put some up here. Okay. Just gonna make sure it's blended out. I like that. That looks good. Sorry for the light. It's just really sunny right now. Okay, I am gonna top that with the powder, the micro smooth powder that I tell y'all all the time about from Sephora in the shade Toffee. And I'm gonna lay that right on top. And this is a Sephora brush, the number 50 brush from Sephora, which I love. It's big and fluffy. And it's a very complimentary shade on top of the cream bronzer. You know how people be like, blush is like the first thing to go on your makeup? One, that's true. Like, you do your face, a few hours in, you go and look in the mirror, that blush is gonna be gone for the most part. I also feel the same way about contour at times. So that's why I'm going a little heavier than I normally would. I'm also gonna drag a little bit just below the jaw. Just so that everything's like marrying together. No one feels left out. My hair is pulled up, so I don't want it to be that stark, like you got all that and there's nothing going on back there. Just dragging that out. Now let's go ahead and blend out that under eye. And I'm gonna prepare my powder before I do that. So I use the Laura Mercier blurring powder. Let me get it. Beautiful. Ooh. A lot. And I will be using a poof. Keep all that right there and out. I like to have that handy. Now let's blend this out. Very light taps to blend. And then I'm just gonna pull it here. And pull it. Okay, same over here. Light taps. I am gonna do a little bit of baking because we want that all day situation. And the little bit of baking is literally as I'm like working the powder in other areas. I'm just letting that powder sit before I go up there and pat it out. So that is that. I'm also gonna use this powder on other places. So hold on. Before I did that, I actually meant to apply my blush, but that's okay. I'm gonna do a different color blush today. I'm gonna work with, I think I'm gonna do this one. So we've got Petal and Flesh. Petal is like a really pink colored cream blush. And then Flesh is this kind of purple mauve, deep mauve type color. I think I'm gonna do a mix of both, starting with Petal. I'm so annoyed. I ordered these stockings off Amazon and they arrived, but they were placed someplace in the building that I'm not familiar with. And so they took a picture of it where they placed them though. And so I sent the picture to my leasing office to ask them, like, does this look familiar to y'all? Do y'all know where this might be? No one's responding. So it's annoying to know that the thing that I want to wear is somewhere here, but I can't wear it because I don't fucking know where it is and nobody's responding. Like, yeah. All right, sorry, I have to back up so I can get some proper light for myself. So I'm gonna say, we're just gonna go right here. See how pink that is? I'm not mad at that. But we are going crazy with the blush again because this blush is gonna leave at some point, so. I'm gonna go ahead and also put some on top of my brows that are looking extra oily because I'm about to go ahead and do them. Y'all know I'm using the Joe Brow Pencil, shade Ebony. I didn't put anything on my brows to start because lately I just feel like that shit, the Almay brow styler or the Got To Be brow shit, I just feel like they're not quite doing the thing. I like the Almay brow styler though, I'm not gonna front. I do like it. I think it does something, but I'm just giving it a break. It's gonna work with my natural hair. Oh, I have a date tomorrow. I forgot to mention that. Def have a date tomorrow. Cute guy, sweet guy. For now, we're gonna see what he turned into when the lights go down. That moon come out, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be turning into werewolves. So we gonna see. But no, he seems sweet. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with this guy. We'll see. Good enough. What time is it? We got pretty good time though. It's 4:16 and I'm leaving at 5. I'm gonna put my moles on before I spray on my setting spray. This is the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. Good for me. The more spray, in my opinion, the longer your makeup will last. So before I do that, I'm just gonna get some of these creases out. There's some natural creases because there are creases under my eye. Also, you do know you're gonna crease if you have creases under your eye, which everyone has creases under their eye. Hold on. Okay, now let's do our mascara and then I'll be putting on a half lash. So this is the Great Lash Mascara from Maybelline, and then the lashes that I'm using are, I get them from CVS, but they're the So Wispy Kiss lashes. They look like this. And yeah, I will see you after I do that. Hold on. Mascara is on, and now it's lash time. I'm not a lash expert, so I'm not even about to tell you what glue to buy, what lash is better, what this, that. Girl, this is just what I got. And it's working for me. One of my little things that I do that I actually learned from my makeup artist friend is to bend the lash in the shape of the eye. It's just like in a U. You bend the lash as you're drying it. It just helps it to like place onto the eye a little better. I normally don't blow, but we need to hurry up. Cause after this, like what time is it? It's about to be 4:30 and I want at least 30 minutes getting dressed cause I haven't tried on my outfit yet. And I don't even know what jewelry I'm wearing. But I haven't heard from my friend who's picking me up. And when I don't hear from her, to me, it's like she's running a little behind. But we'll see. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add these on. And wipe off the lash. I did it a little bit longer than a half lash this time. Like a little bit longer than I normally do. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. I'm gonna let that sit before bothering it. That's exactly what I needed. Now I'm gonna pinch it. Fabulosity. That looks good. Okay, let's do the next one. I'm not mad at that. That was my Jason Derulo. I think that's good for me. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of fuck with that. All right, so now I'm gonna leave that be. My makeup looks fantastic. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's put on my outfit, then we'll do lips, and then we'll do jewelry. Be right back. All right, so this is what we've got. This lighting is gonna piss me off. Okay, this is what we have. An old Zara dress. Mind you, I bought all new stuff for this wedding, it's just coming late. So I had to work with what was already in my closet, which I'm not mad at. It came together, but god damn. So I have this shawl that I thrifted years ago that I should steam, but I can't right now. I have this old Zara dress. It has this kind of glittery, sparkle, silver effect to it. I am wearing tights with this, and I'm wearing my Paris, Texas silver pumps with it, okay? Let me try to get it so then you can see full body. I'm gonna carry this little silver bag to go with it. And I'm also gonna put in some like little pads in my shoes so my foot doesn't keep sliding, because of the stockings, my foot is literally like sliding and my toes are hanging off the top. We never want that. So I'm gonna put some little pads in there because I have some. Let's figure out jewelry. Okay, now that the sun has gone down kinda, you can see what we're doing a little bit better. So, purse. Up. All right, so we're doing this, right? Something light and cool. I'm still trying to figure out what earring I want to wear. And my daggone shawl. Where's my shawl? And then you just put on your daggone shawl. You put on your shawl. And the shawl is just to cover up a bit because this is a modest family. So it's just to cover up a little bit of the, a little bit of the skin. So yeah, I think that looks really cute. I'm not mad at it at all. And if you are, I don't give a damn. So the stockings that I ordered from Amazon, they were like more of a sheen, like black reflective color. And I think that would have looked really nice with all this. This is more of like a matte black situation. And so not getting the exact vibe that I was looking for, but it's okay. Now, as far as earrings goes, let's talk about it. Let me get you up on my level real quick. I feel like this earring is cool in theory, but I feel like this one is more for the occasion. I'm not mad at this. It's not really what I was going for. They kind of look like something different than what I was going for, but I'm not mad at it. I don't know when I'll wear them again, so it's like, just have fun, you know? Here's my hair in the back, or from the back. And I was thinking of putting in some of my little pearl pins. I might do that, just to like bring in the earrings and everything, just to complement everything, because I'm not gonna have on any other jewelry, I don't think. Let me figure that out and I'll give you last looks when I'm walking out. Okay, girls, here's the final look. I'm smacking on this gum. I have this, the pumps. Can you see the pumps? And I did add a few of the pearl hairpins to our bun art braid because yeah, I just thought it would be a nice little touch. And I'm gonna keep these on, but I brought some spare silver earrings because I don't have time. If these start hurting me, then I'm gonna take these off and do that. Yeah, perfume spray, friends on the way. And it's wedding time, Everybody getting married this year. I say everybody's getting married this year. All right, I'll see y'all later.